You already know what it is. It's Bodega Babies.
People,
Hey, yo, what's good,
back
good
in the
people?
building.
Hey, what's good, good people? Welcome to the Bodega Babies Podcast. We're here. I'm sitting with Dylan and Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
Man,
It's
can't
been a
tell.
hectic week of football, bro. The injuries. Let's just start there. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's
Bro,
a lot.
how
With
did it
United,
happen,
I saw.
though?
Like, I don't know.
Like the
don't
amount
know.
of injury that just happened in the past 2 weeks, bro.
It's crazy.
Oh man,
I mean,
you
we
know,
used to it.
I got a conspiracy theory. These people are doing
That was last week, bro. Where were you?
No, I'm gonna say my shit. You know why there's so many injuries?
Why?
They're trying to spend time with your loved ones.
At the expense of the
Valentine.
Oh yeah, it was Valentine.
So they're like, "Hey, my leg, my
crazy. Every
my
day.
head."
You know the song, my head, my
My
back,
back,
my
my
pussy,
head,
yeah,
my
my
back.
crack. Yeah, it's crazy. Like Arsenal traveled to Qatar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Marino.
Dubai. No, they went to Dubai,
Yeah, to Dubai.
and then Havertz gets injured.
Yep.
How'd you
Yep.
get injured in that heat? You're warm. I think.
No, it's not used
No,
to it.
I
It's
think
used
I think
to
it's
the cold.
unacceptable.
No,
It's
no,
just the
it's.
code, bro.
I think it's unacceptable because, like, he
How'd you get
first he played a lot. Like he played a lot, bro. He's been playing like since when?
Most of your attackers
of
are
the-
injured right
Yeah,
now.
because like I mean, Saka will be back. I think he'll be back.
They're not
for,
going to
like-
rush him, though. And I
Yeah,
don't think you
they're not-
should.
they're not
Look what
gonna
happened to
rush him,
Tottenham.
but-
They rushed Romero and Van der Ven,
And now
and they
it's
got injured.
worse.
It's
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, but like I think he'll be back for like the next 2 match. He'll be available.
Nah,
No, I don't think
no.
so.
End of March, bro.
No, bro, relax.
But like
Hey.
I think he'll be
Okay,
he'll be
I'm gonna
available for that
hold
time.
you on that. Let's bet on it, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
Let's
you want to
bet
put a
on it.
wager?
We-
Let's put a
bet
wager
on
on
it,
it.
bro.
Yeah, shake my hand. Let's put a
Let's bet
wager
on
on
it.
it.
No,
no.
This is nothing, man. You gotta put the wager. If he doesn't come back
No,
in the
but
next
like,
2
but
games,
like I'm saying this because we are desperate for attackers. I mean, we don't have anyone. I mean, look at the last.
Yeah, you
one.
just have three. You have Trossard,
Bro,
Sterling,
that,
and
no,
Miguel,
no,
Miguel.
Sterling.
Nwaneri,
We don't want Sterling. We don't want-
Nwaneri,
we-
Ethan.
we
I don't know how to
want
pronounce
Sterling.
his
what
last
about the Merino guy? They converted him
Bro,
to a
yeah,
striker.
he's a- bro,
he's
we
a
don't-
midfielder.
center
Yeah, but they
He's not
converted them to a
Now,
striker.
Nah,
They're forced
bro,
to,
he's
like,
center
do
midfielder. It was
conversions
just
and-
one-time thing because like
No, he played for 2
It's not going to be a
games.
one-time thing because
the-
most
the
of your forwards
last
are
2
injured.
games
he
he's
he
been a
would
striker.
Arteta will be changing.
Of
Well,
course.
duh, he has to
Yeah,
now.
he
Everyone,
will-
yeah.
Mikel Marino won't be playing like attacker for like until
It's not
they come back.
sustainable, but
Yeah,
players will have to do what they got to do
Sterling,
because
Sterling, I think he won't be moving forward. He will be always like light left wing. So
Sterling, bro.
and I don't even think Mikel Arteta will be playing him for like 90 minutes straight or 60 minutes straight. So he's like one of the worst players we have right now. And the main thing, like what I think is this summer, like he should go back to Chelsea. Like that's it.
we're going to move him. He's coming back to get sold. But
Yeah. Like,
to say it, like when we say, like I was saying, it's not like it's not even irresponsible. It's like, how'd you get? Look, he hurt his hamstring, and now he needs surgery. I'd understand if you're in a game, but that was in training. What are you doing in training? If you need surgery, that means like your hamstring is off the bone. That like it just detached. Like what are you doing in training? That's plus you left cold ass London to go to Dubai because it's a warmer climate. Muscles are more like
Relax.
agile, relaxed,
yeah.
and then you do that. Like, what are we doing in training? That's like,
no.
come on, man. It's,
Bro,
it's the Brazilian music that Mikel Arteta is playing in training.
No, the thing is,
That's what.
the cha-cha.
Stop. This is going forever. Okay. And then also with United, bro.
Oh man,
Mainu got injured. Diallo got injured.
Bro,
It's-
the
it's-
Diallo one was like,
Wait, Foden is out, right?
We're talking about United, bro. Why are you saying Foden? This is City, bro.
Man City, yeah. That's
No,
what-
he's
out,
not.
though. Is
He's
he
not.
injured now?
No, he's not.
No.
He's playing.
Who is
No,
injured?
he's
at
playing
Man
really-
City? Like
Rodri,
right now, I think.
Rodri, a couple of injuries. Rodri's the main,
The main
like
one,
the
the main,
biggest
yeah.
one. That's
Oh,
been,
like Ahmed also got injured during the training this week, bro, which was like crazy. I have a question, man. What are the medical staff doing? Like,
I don't
I
know.
don't get it.
I have no
How
clue.
come clubs right now? Yes, I don't understand that they're playing a lot of
They're
games.
playing a lot of games,
Yeah.
bro.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, that's why we have a medical staff, bro. Like, what are your job if all your players keep getting injured, bro? Like, I don't get it. But that aside, man, with Smenu out, Ahmed out right now, Dalo, a couple of them are also out, bro. And Ahmed
gonna
has
be
been,
hard.
bro. It's
gonna be so hard.
It is already very, very hard. And
You guys
now,
are down to 13, right?
The 13.
There
and we're
A
playing
relegation battle, to be
and-
fair.
We're playing
Another injured Tottenham today.
Tot-
It's like the injured against the injured. These two clubs.
Exactly.
I mean, Tottenham's season has been rail
Ra-
run
yeah, yeah,
by
yeah.
injuries,
Injuries.
like riddled with injuries. United they've been getting their injuries at the top of this year. Toward end of last year, they was
they're
fine.
but
Since
this year,
January here,
it's
they've
injury after
they've
injury,
been
bro.
dropping like flies.
And
And
we've like loaned out almost all our
yeah. You can't even
players,
count. Yeah,
bro. We can't call them back.
you can't plan for that stuff.
Exactly.
So it's like who you point the finger at. You point your finger at recruitment, the sporting
Yeah.
directors, the owners, who we can play this game all day.
But you know the thing that I'm excited for that is now we can see the academic players come up. Yes, they don't have the experience and whatnot,
Yeah.
but
It's an opportunity.
it's an opportunity for the young
Yeah.
ones to
I mean,
like
it's happened.
Yeah,
step up. And not just the young ones, even like Hoyland and Zexi and the rest are like that, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They need to step up the game because
Yeah,
now
yeah.
you don't have a lot of competition
Mm.
for you. So they're gonna rely on you.
Show
a
us what
lot,
you
so
got.
You should
Yeah.
show us what you
Show
got.
us what you
Yeah.
got.
If not, by the end of the season, you're out. That's it.
I don't think it would even be a
Okay.
fair season to even put that on the table because I think Ange, who's Tottenham, and Amarim, they're both stubborn to a
Coaches. Yeah.
default to their system. It's
Right.
like you keep playing the same system. Your personnel hasn't changed. Look, Amarim, if we're talking about time frames,
Right.
from the start of the season, you had Ten Hag.
Right.
In a short amount of time,
Right.
Amarim has lost more games than Ten Hag.
Agreed.
And it's like
It's all down to him playing the
the
same
same system.
And
But the adaptability of that system, now, you don't have the personnel for it. And it's like,
yes.
Amarim, come on, just get to the end of the season
But
at
this
least.
is the thing, though. I do respect him for that because look at Ten Hag, for example. He came, he was playing a system, injuries and other things happened. He noticed that the players weren't the right players for his system. He switched, he adapted.
Yeah,
And then at the end of the day, he lost.
you need to
He's-
adapt.
But he lost his thing. He lost what made us got him in the first place.
And how
for
will
that
Amarim do
reason.
that, though?
But with Hammering, bro,
He's refusing to adapt.
bro, and I respect him for that because now
What?
the players,
Really?
no, because there's a lot of
Taking
player
position.
power, bro. Chill. There's a lot of player power in football these days, especially with a team like United. There are so many players that have seen over 5-6 managers and they still remain in the club without actually doing anything for the club. So for a coach to stand on his ground and keep doing what he's doing,
To what end, though?
we'll see, bro. Like I told you in the beginning of when Amon came, when he arrived at United, I was like, bro, I want to see what he can do. But for me, our season is a season of experiment. Next season, that's
For
what
me,
I'm
that
gonna
is
see.
a waste.
I mean,
man.
the
Waste,
experiment
man.
has been. For
Nate,
a
do
long
you want to
time.
talk about Chelsea,
You know,
bro?
no,
It's
we'll
been
get.
for a
Yeah,
long-
yeah, we
it's
will.
been-
We
It's
will.
been for a long time, though.
What is a long time?
It's not a
bro?
long time, but like-
I mean, 2
November,
seasons, bro.
Which
Come
2
on.
seasons?
Last season was.
It's a broken system, bro. And I understand your point of fact where like he's not adapting, he's just doing what he does. But look, a broken clock is right twice a day. His day hasn't come yet. We do not know when his time will come. But right now, it's not working. Like, his team is not balanced.
And
It's
we know
not
that.
balanced, bro. You need
Do
balance.
you think you guys need more time?
Well, I feel like, and I'm not because I'm a United fan right now, but just watching the club and the coach, he definitely needs players and he definitely needs time. We want him to have, but the crazy thing is, we can't even have players without selling players. We can't buy without
Because of
selling.
PSR, yeah.
Obviously,
PSR is in.
obviously.
So we're just in a very deep shit, bruv.
Yeah, Ange said it this week. It was when he was talking about Amorim. He was like, and I think it applies to every manager. And every manager stresses this, but football is instant
have the
result.
patience.
He
We
was
need
like,
results.
2 years, you need that. 2 years is enough time to get your principles intact and to start showing something. But that's not how football is.
Right.
It's happening
Especially
at Chelsea
in the
as well
Prem.
right now. I mean, we're playing without both our strikers are done, are injured, and Jackson's ability on and off the ball is really good.
It's not clinical.
I'm not talking about that. Besides the point, he's integral to how we play.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and you can clearly see that. Like, we knew that. Well, I'm not going to say we. I'm saying I have known that because I don't speak for the Chelsea. Like, the stuff you see online is the stuff you see online. But like, it's very unfortunate that our sporting directors didn't see the need to recruit in January. Maybe they did, but like, those options are not available until the summer.
Right.
It went for all top clubs. Arsenal needed a striker, and they did. They tried to buy Watkins. I'm like, that's not gonna happen. But like, the market is just.
We didn't buy nobody.
We didn't.
So it's like,
tried to buy, but like, no. I think like our problem was like the staff that is responsible for like transfer marketing and stuff. It's not even at that time. Like, he said he was ready to like sign. What's his?
Watkins?
No, Benjamin Sesko.
Benjamin.
He, I think he wanted to sign 2 good attackers.
But you can't do that in January. You can't do what you want in January.
Yeah, because like most of the clubs, they don't want.
They will not let them go. Like in January, in the middle of our season, we're not going to do that. Yeah,
but like sometimes I think it's also
it requires
fund money. Like, you have to give up a lot.
I just think like a lot of the teams failed to plan. Pep failed to plan. And look what happened. Went in January, spent over 200 mil. But Pep can do that because he's been winning. There's no PSR on him like that. You know what I mean? They have the money. I mean, all our clubs have the money. They just can't spend it like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Liverpool also didn't buy no player this winter.
No, they didn't.
They didn't. Because they've been cruising.
Man City bought like
they bought like 3 or 4 players.
Emmanuel, what's your team, by the way?
Arsenal.
And how well do you know that team?
Oh,
Dun, dun.
How well do you know that team?
Damn.
We're going into this.
Damn.
Quiz time, my boy.
Yeah,
Quiz time, my boy. How well do you know your team? Huh? All right,
I wouldn't like. Just go with the question.
I'm going to give you 10 questions. Number 1, who is Arsenal's all-time top goal scorer? A, Ian Wright. B, Thierry Henry. C, Robin van Persie. Or D, Dennis Bergkamp?
Definitely not Thierry Henry. Definitely not Van Persie. Wait, the other names?
Ian Wright and Dennis Bergkamp. Quick, boy.
Dennis Bergkamp.
Wrong. Thierry Henry. What?
It's not Thierry Henry.
And what you mean?
How is it Thierry Henry?
Bergkamp was the sister of Henry. But anyway, let's go. Number 2. In what year did Arsenal move to their current home, the Emirates Stadium? 01, 04, 06, or 2010?
The current one?
Yeah, at the Emirates now.
04.
06. Who was Arsenal?
Damn, I was close.
No. By 2 years, that's not close. There's an answer and there's a wrong answer. You got it wrong, my guy. Who was Arsenal's manager before?
Relax.
Some water.
Who was Arsenal's manager before Arsene Wenger took charge in 96?
Oh, shit.
Bruce, Rioch, George Graham, Don Howe, or Terry Neal? 5.
Damn, before Arsene Wenger. No, I don't know this.
That's
one,
Bruce, my guy.
Bro, I don't
Number
think
4?
anyone knows
Number
if
4.
Arsenal
seriously.
existed
Bro.
before Arsene Wenger, bro.
We literally got the
You
name
said
from
you know
Arsene
your
Wenger.
club. That's
We
not
literally
true.
got the name from Arsene Wenger.
No, you
bro.
didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just
I'm
joking,
going to
I'm
pretend
just
like you
joking,
didn't say that.
I'm just joking.
Number 5. What
Go on.
nickname is Arsenal FC commonly known by? A, the Lions. B, the Gunners. C,
The
the
Gunners,
Red.
bro.
Okay. Now, first right answer. I hope you're taking score, Dylan. Number
It's
5.
just-
Which Arsenal player won the Premier League Golden Boot for the 2001-02
2001?
season? A, Thierry Henry. B, Dennis Bergkamp. C, Robert Perez. Or D, Sylvain
Who
Wilted.
the fuck is that?
Your
He
players,
was
my
a
guy.
player of Arsenal.
I would say Thierry Henry.
Correct.
Correct. That was the invincible season.
Exactly.
it
I'm
was
like, if you
invincible.
didn't know that, come on.
Yeah, it was invincible.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Arsenal famously won the Premier League title in 03-04 season without losing a single match.
Yeah.
What was the nickname given to the team?
Oh, shit.
A, the Invincibles. B,
The
the
Invincibles, bro.
I'm like,
Come
why
on.
did you not say that before? Like, why did I have to go to the list? Number
Invincible,
7.
bro, come on.
What did Arsenal, or who, sorry, did Arsenal defeat in the 2005 FA Cup final to win the trophy? United, Chelsea, Liverpool, or City?
The soundtrack, bro.
Be me.
5,
It was
4.
3.
it was City.
No, it was
No, it was
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
FA Cup, City, 04-05. You didn't even know there was a club like that in 04-05. All right, number 8.
Fun facts, that was the last time Arsenal won anything. Dun-dun.
No, they won the FA
They
Cup.
won the-
in
we won the
01,
FA
in
Cup. Come on, bro.
2001,
Come on.
2021, sorry.
Come on, bro.
Which Arsenal player scored the famous goal in the 2006 UEFA Champions League final against Barcelona? Robert Perez, Freddie Yuldenberg, Sol Campbell, or Cesc Fabregas?
Repeat the question, bro.
Which Arsenal player scored the famous goal in the 2006 UEFA Champions League final against Barcelona? Robert Perez, Freddie Ljungberg, Sol Campbell, or Cesc Fabregas?
Cesc Fabregas.
No, Sol Campbell. Number 9. How do you not know that? Number 9. Who was the first Arsenal player
Bro, this
to
is-
win the PFA Player of the Year award? Patrick Vieira, B, Ian Wright, C, Thierry Henry, or D, Cliff Baston?
Thierry Henry.
No, Cliff Baston. Come on.
Who is
Number
this,
10.
bro? It's like,
They are your players.
yeah, I know.
10.
He's a-
Which Arsenal player, last question, which Arsenal player holds the record for the most Premier League appearances for the club? A, Tony Adams. B, Martin Keown. D, David Seaman. Well, we used to
Who
make
is
fun of
Seaman?
David Seaman because of Seaman. D, or Gary Neville.
What was the question again?
yeah, it's like,
Which Arsenal player holds the record for the most Premier League appearances for the club? A, Tony Adams.
Appearances,
B,
damn.
Martin Keown. C, David Seaman. Or D, Gary Neville.
Gary Nero. I'm just saying because I don't know appearances, bro. What the fuck is that?
Gary Neville paid for United, bro. It was Tony Adams. That was the worst
Bro,
one.
the look we gave each other when you said Gary Neville.
Because I knew you'd pick it up. I was like, I don't think he'll pick this up.
Man.
Oh
Bro,
my
like,
goodness,
seriously.
bro.
Do
Do you know what? Do you know what's perfect right now for you? Oh my goodness.
How they say it? Epic
Silence.
fail. Epic
No.
fail.
Listen. Your brain right now.
Yeah.
So we don't have the
The
capacity.
capacity.
Absolutely. How do you not know that,
Bro,
bro?
it's-
Come
Come
on. This is
Come
your
on.
club.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
I wasn't.
Expected more.
Okay, I'm
Expected
not
more.
gonna say this.
How many did you get? You got 3. 2.
I got
2 out of 10.
It wasn't 2,
No,
bro. I got
20%.
3.
No.
I got
You-
the Thierry Henry.
And Invincibles. That was
Basta.
No, and I got the what they call it.
What? Let's see if you remember it.
I do remember.
If you can remember it, then you can claim it.
What do you mean?
No. If you
You
remember,
have it
you can claim it.
You have it registered, bro.
Okay. You got Thierry Henry wrong. The first one, 06, you got wrong. Bruce, you got wrong. The Gunners, you got correct.
Invincible.
The Invincible
Thierry
and
Henry,
Thierry Henry.
the second, Invincibles, he got 3.
Bro.
30%.
Okay.
That's a fail
Yeah.
in any subject in the world. Math, English, literature, even PE, bro. You just failed PE, bro. I failed your ass. I failed your ass.
Bro, we got to do some Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean,
those were tough questions, though.
you will do Chelsea with Noah. You cannot quiz the host. I know
Brother, you got to put your capacity
to work.
for the fans to know how much capacity you got for your club.
No, I got it like that. I know my club, bro. I think I went easy on you. We'll see second round because we each got before we finish like we end the season. When the season ends, we each will go twice, but that's like too early.
Bro, including you.
Nah,
yes.
No one holds down Chelsea, but yeah, I don't mind going down.
Right,
I don't mind going down. These
cool,
will come up
cool,
more.
cool.
These will come up more. Moving
You
into
said you went easy on me.
yeah, they were very, very easy.
Because I know my club. My guy.
But it can get this was easy level. The next level is intermediate. I don't know how you felt beginner phase, bro. This was beginner. It gets into
Let's go.
Yeah. But we move into our next segment. The worsts. The worst player this season. The worst manager this season.
Chelsea.
The worst team this season.
From Chelsea.
And I had to add this one.
Chelsea.
Worst ref this season.
Yeah.
There's a lot of worst this season.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
There's a lot of bad things that have been happening in terms of like
Chelsea.
Bro, why do you keep saying Chelsea, bro? Why do you keep saying Chelsea?
You'll find all of them in Chelsea.
Let's start.
Just
we can mix it up. We can mix it up, but like, let's start with player. Who you think has been the worst player this season, strictly Premier League? Then we can move to other leagues, but what?
This season.
Yeah, this season.
Worst, like
the worst player this season.
I think Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, I would say so.
I can't say that.
Like,
you know why?
Like,
just objectively speaking, you can't call someone the worst player if they haven't been getting minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think you need to be getting minutes to be the worst. That has to be the criteria for the segment.
Okay.
The managers manage every game, but players don't play every game. With the sample size that we have, the sample is if you've played, we can rate you. If you haven't played, we can't rate injured players. Like we can't rate Rodri, we can't rate the injured Martinez from now to the end of the season. We can rate him on his first half of the season.
Like I will put him there.
Who's Sterling?
Yeah, but like let's name another people. But like Sterling
he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
I'm gonna just throw this before we all have to agree on one. Now we're just throwing names.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone who's there,
Yeah.
I think Rasmus Højlund has been one of the worst players this season for what they bought him for and he's a striker and he's not
having enough play time. Like
who's been your striker?
It's him and Sexy.
Exactly. So they've been interchanging. He plays every game though. You think? So it's like if he's not playing 90, it doesn't matter. You're getting subbed off because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. That counts easily. It counts in. I would say another one. Worst player. He moved as well. I'd give him to Anthony. But now he's doing stuff at Betis. I'm really happy for him to be fair. It's so sad, bro.
Remember 2 weeks ago.
He appeared man of the match, right? In the first game.
MVP, 2 MVPs, bro.
No, 3 actually.
3?
Yeah.
No, bro, it's like he's our little child. We're like, wow.
Bro, remember 2 weeks ago when we were talking on the podcast, I said I do wish him well in Real Betis, and I want him to actually do well. And I'm actually proud he's doing something good for himself over there.
I think deep down, every football fan likes making fun of Anthony, but also feels for him because,
we know what he can do.
We know what he can do.
It just doesn't work in United the way
as we want it to work.
Yeah.
Another person, I'd say maybe from Tottenham, I would say.
And we put in goalkeepers too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, Sanchez, bro.
Onana.
Yeah, Sanchez.
Onana is way better than Sanchez. That's disrespectful, bro.
No, that's another debate for another day. Yeah, I could put Sanchez in that.
Okay.
One of the worst players this season. Because on the metric, though, that the mistakes that he makes leads to goals. I can't fault him on like goalkeeping ability because he's a good shot stopper. But the mistakes, what makes him bad is the mistakes that he makes. You know, what makes a striker good is the scores that he scores. What makes a striker bad is the chances he doesn't convert. You know, so that's why we gave that to Højlund. We're giving it to Sanchez. Another one. What are you saying, Dylan? Now, what are you searching now? You want to badmouth Chelsea again? you have to Google who you need to thrash on Chelsea.
I say that.
What? Don't even start, bro. Don't even start. Arsenal, worst player in the Arsenal camp this year. No, sorry. Edin Ketia, playing for Crystal Palace.
Oh,
I would say
He's a lone player, right? From
no,
Arsenal?
he was
he's a lone
sold.
player.
What
Okay,
you
okay,
mean?
they sold him.
He was sold. He was sold.
Loan.
I think he's been up there with one of the worst players this season. If we go to defenders now
But
as well,
did he play all the games though?
why are you not getting selected? Even when he comes on, he's not doing much. They were buying bro, look who's starting before him. Mateta. Mateta is doing the stuff now. But like when Eddie came in, I think they were buying a striker to start. But he's not been that for them. And then we can also throw in managers now. The worst manager. Now, this comes into place with also the magnitude of your club.
Chelsea.
You can't just say Chelsea. Name the manager. What's his name?
What's
his name? Don't say Chelsea. What's his name?
I don't know, bro.
Oh,
I don't care.
Yeah, come on.
I don't care, bro. I don't care about your managers, bro.
I think this season, my top 3 worst managers right now, I would say, okay, I'm not going to count the bottom 3.
What about
because you know why I'm not counting them because they were just promoted.
Right.
Like we expect them to be there.
Okay.
But stuff that we don't. So Ange Postecoglou.
Okay.
Amorim.
Of course. Yeah.
Do you know why? It's because
No,
who United
who's
are.
the next one?
And I would say, Gary O'Neill. He was sacked as well from Wolves. He was sacked. So those are my 3: O'Neill, Amorim, and Postecoglou.
I'm gonna say like the first of all, the worst player in Prem. I think most United player are gonna be ranking in the top, like our strikers, top, our defenders and midfielders, like Casemiro, bro. Like I love.
Yeah, where has he been, bro? He's been missing.
United, but
he's been
missing.
missing.
Play.
He's been missing.
Just those are just me being realistic right now. Rasmus Højlund, he hasn't done anything, and so on and so forth. Worst manager, yes, due to the magnitude of their clubs, Ruben has broken a lot of bad records, bro. Yeah. He has given us a lot of bad records since he came. And Ten Hag did his thing with bad records, but Ruben took it a little bit further.
To a new level.
And, yeah. So, but at the same time, he still did some good things, but I'm not really going to judge him that harshly, because he was not put in the best environment to succeed, and is doing his best with what they got, but it is what it is. That doesn't
with stuff like that, I don't understand it because like he knew what he was coming into, but again, you can't say no to the gig.
Well, like it's United first of all, but secondly, man, we have a saying in Nigeria that says you don't know until you wear someone else's shoe. Like
I don't think they say it like that.
You don't know. You don't know the told. Relax, bro. What I'm trying to say is...
Say it in pidgin, because you're trying to say it in English.
Yeah.
And it's confusing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying they don't say it like that.
Okay.
What thing they say, bro? What thing?
Wait till you want to say, my brother.
Now, person will wear shoe. Now you know where they play.
Now you don't come.
The pointers is someone who wears a shoe that knows where it hurts,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So not until you're in that shoe, you're
Will you
gonna
know what
understand.
going.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So looking from the outside, you're
I
like,
mean,
yeah, I
Cucurella
can do
took
this,
his
I can
shoes
do
off.
this, and this and whatnot. But is Cucurella still playing for Chelsea, by the way?
Yeah,
But that
he is.
aside, so him coming now and saying like, yo, it's worse than I think it's worse. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
best environment. From outside, you can see and be like, all right, it's manageable.
Mhm.
All right, it's manageable. We can do that. But coming in, you're like, okay, this
Yeah.
now it's the shit, you know. So
On that note, how do you feel about the United players who have left and now thrived? Like, I
I'm
like what
happy.
Ilanga's doing.
I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
what, okay, instead of like them doing good, what does that say about what's
About,
happening
like,
in
yeah.
United?
Exactly.
It's something
This is
deeper
why-
within.
Do you think it's
Exactly.
the
This
players
is-
or do you think it's the
No, I
management?
think I think-
definitely not
I
the
think
players.
It's like there's a culture in United, the pressure in United for players. It's a lot, and also for coaches.
You think it's just
Right.
pressure? Because
No,
I think players
it's
can deal
deeper
with
than
pressure,
that.
bro. Yeah, that's what I'm
Bro,
saying. I think it's
you've
pressure's part of it, but I can't just think it's just pressure, bro.
Bro, there's a lot of pressure in United.
But like what? Like what?
You know, one is due to the club that we are and the club that we've been, and watching those players of like the likes of like Kai Neville and Paul Scholes and Roy Keane, and now looking at United right now, it's like, bro,
But
this
those
is,
players are not putting pressure on them.
huh?
But those players are not saying you gotta like what you mean by pressure. Yes, you have ex-players who've played for the club and they achieved great things at the club. But like, what does that have to do with the now? Like in the
that
sense of the word pressure.
United, we want to, like, for me speaking as a fan right now, I want to see United as, like, I know this is a totally different United, but I want to see us be a club for what it's worth, you know? They've lost their horn, bro. We are the Red Devils, but we got no horn. It's gone, bruv. You know?
More it's red chickens right now.
Huh?
Red chickens, bro.
Bro, you feel me? So, and with the players here, they're like baby goats, bro. They're Billies right now. When you got like monsters back in the day that will fight for the club and fight.
Yeah.
But right now, they all complain. You touch them in minutes, they're like, See, Anthony, you heat
But that's
him
just the
on his own.
game now.
Yeah,
That's just the
but I
game.
get it.
Yeah, yeah.
But at the same time, it's like United is just a shadow of what they used to be, and it's deeper. I think first of all was selling to the Glazers. They were the one who fucked that shit up, in my opinion, because they focus more on the profits and not regarding the club. And that was the first downfall of United. That was where our downfall began. But so me as a fan, I just want us to get back to that point whereby I can be proud to say, yes, this is the United I know.
And what time frame are you giving that? Because at a point, though, I understand why you're on Amarim's side right now. Fresh, let him do what he needs to do. But what's your threshold
2 years.
of failure?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
No, of failure. You're 13th and possibly could drop points today.
Bro, we're going to see.
No, but yeah, I understand. But
Right.
what's your threshold for failure?
Relegation.
Relegation. So
yeah.
if you finish 17th, you're good with that.
Well, I don't want us to.
I think they will finish.
I want us
17th.
to.
Next,
I want
next.
us, like, if I'm speaking, I would like to be above top 10, if possible, or 10th. But at the same time, with the injuries and the way I'm seeing the season, as long as we're not relegated, I'm cool. Last season, I was telling you, I actually love United to get relegated so we can start afresh.
That
bro.
are fresh.
You know, but at the same time, yeah, due to the club, it's gonna be a very massive downgrade if we actually do. So I don't want that, but at the same time, I feel like we need this reset, and Amarin is a reset for me because since Alex Ferguson left, Amarin has been the only coach that has stood his ground, and this is something that I like. Like, it's like, yo, it's me. I'm the manager. You guys, the players, can dictate how it goes. I am in charge, and he has been the first person.
Everyone
that's been
does
in charge,
this, though.
bro.
Van Gaal did this.
No,
Ten
bro,
Heasy
it's
did this.
different. They
Yeah,
were
but there's a
soft on
point
the
and then they
players, bro.
fold. But that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I think like Amarim will fold as well. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I like, you know, when you do something as a kid, and you
Right.
do something bad, and you keep doing something bad and you don't learn, and then they hit you, and
So
they
you
hit you this
think-
one time, they hit you, and you never do it again. That's what United like needs. You need to be. If
You
that
need the
thrashing
rabbit
is
hole.
relegation, okay, let it be. If that thrashing is 17, where it causes the people at the top to change something, then let that happen because as much as I enjoy the
Banter.
instability of your club, it's not good for football.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not good for football.
Anyway.
Because it's not.
Yeah, so that's what I think it is, man. Yeah. So what's trash, bro?
Oh, come on. That's so easy. Even though I hate flipping Anthony. No? What's his name? Oh, man. I'm forgetting this ref.
Which one?
The one, the bold one that I hate.
Anthony Taylor.
Anthony Taylor. I said his name. Anthony Taylor. This season, we have to give it to our guy. Okay, we talked about him last week. Why am I forgetting his name again? The one who gave Skelly a red.
Oh shit!
We spoke about him like
I
last
wasn't
week.
here
It was
last
the week
week,
before.
Was it Weasley?
No. Ah, man.
It's Anthony Taylor.
No,
bro.
Anthony Taylor's bald.
No, it's not.
This guy, bro. Oh man. He refed
The game.
we gave Skelly a red card, and it was
Yeah,
just me
I
and
know,
you,
bro.
and we spoke about it.
Really?
Yeah, in the pod we spoke about
Did you
him.
mention his name?
Yeah, we mentioned his name. You mentioned his name because I know his name, and I've just forgotten his name. Oh man,
I don't even think he's the worst. He's the most hated, though.
what's his name?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, if you know that, let us know in the comments. We are on X, Twitter,
Yeah.
Instagram. You can even comment on Spotify. So let us know what that is, and we're also on YouTube. The
And you
Bodega
can
Babies
text me
Podcast
privately if you're a
everywhere. Oh,
female.
come on, ladies, don't listen to that. Or men, if that's how you roll. Right? Yeah. Martin.
Oliver.
Oh yeah.
Oliver.
Martin Oliver.
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, bro.
Tough.
Martin
Bro.
Oliver's been bad.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
I don't think there's anyone in the world that likes that dude.
Yeah, no.
Bro,
Yeah,
like,
he's-
I think even his kid is gonna be like, Dad, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, like he's the most hated, but I don't
Nah,
know
that's cool. That's cool.
about ref, like the whole Premier League, like all the refs that like.
I think they
the
bring their
game.
egos to the game. Like, leave
Yeah.
that stuff at home, bro. Like, they want to be the center of attention. Bro, the best game is when you don't know that the ref is, like,
Oh, you don't know.
you don't know if the
Yeah,
ref is
no,
even
yeah,
on
yeah.
the field. Like, the game flows. Like, okay, if a foul's a
just
foul,
hear the
call it.
whistles,
But, like,
that's all.
just let
Yeah.
the game flow. I think that should be the point of a
Even
ref.
if you're making calls, don't make stupid calls.
Stupid calls, bro. Just make the right call. And now we have VAR. The fact that the stuff that still flies, just take the time, look at it, and make a
Like
judgment.
decision.
Make
That
a
was
fair
the
judgment.
point of VAR.
VAR.
That was
Yeah.
your point. That's why they
Ah.
brought you to the game.
And my other thing with the Premier League, bro, they do it in every flipping sport. Like if the ball is not on the field and it's not moving and we're not playing because VAR is doing something or someone's getting attended to,
Pause the time.
pause the time.
Pause the time.
Bro, they do it in every sport, bro. Just pause. It happened like Liverpool and Everton.
Yeah.
That equalizer. Liverpool fans, why wasn't it was overtime? Just stop. It like less chaos because now we know, okay, that's the time. The time's done. Bro, done. But now we're like, why is it the secret thing? Like, oh,
Yeah,
is
but
it
I
time?
was happy
Is it not?
that Everton
Yeah,
won the game.
that was a derby. that Merseyside derby, that was a derby. That was a derby and a half, bro. That's like, as a neutral, those are games, bro. Like,
Oh, bro,
it felt...
I hate Liverpool.
No, me personally.
Everyone hates Liverpool at this point, bro.
No, I'm like, I like the team.
No,
And-
I like some of the players. I don't
I like
the
some
team.
of the players, but I don't like the team, bro.
Salah's doing bits right now. I just saw a
Salah is
headline
okay,
before we
that's-
started.
yeah.
Like Salah did something.
Yeah, okay.
I had to check my fantasy, but I haven't checked it yet.
I haven't
But-
checked it.
I haven't checked it.
But I will. I have something for y'all with that. I have to stun on you guys. You guys are disappointing with this fantasy, bro. I thought maybe you guys would give me a challenge.
I
but nah.
haven't actually like.
I haven't.
Anyway, moving on.
Excuses.
We'll talk
Look at
about
these
it
excuses.
afterwards.
Worst team, bro.
We'll talk about it.
Who's our worst team this season?
Chelsea.
Was
Bro, come on.
I know, man. They're the worst, right? It
Bro,
can only be Chelsea. Bro.
we've spent 80%
Yeah.
of the season in the top 4, and you're calling us the worst.
I think.
Come on.
Bro,
we just dropped
Personally,
now.
I'm gonna say Tottenham.
Yeah.
yeah,
They're up there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Leaving out the bottom 3. Like, we're not going to... Yeah.
Of course. I want to say Tottenham, and I also want to say, what's this club?
Our poor Leicester as well.
Leicester.
But Leicester, I feel for Leicester because of They've also had the whole managerial thing.
Yeah, but they just got into the Prem this season, so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah, yeah.
really
I'm not
say
even putting them. Yeah,
exactly.
they just
And
got back.
also got soft spots for Wood Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah,
Call me baby.
yeah, but I'm putting Tottenham there. Like I'm putting
Yeah.
For
Tottenham
me,
there.
Tottenham
What
has
about
been the
Southampton?
worst, bro.
What?
Southampton.
They're in the relegation
Yeah.
zone, so like we're not even counting. The thing with Ange, bro, like I like Ange ball. It's very entertaining,
It is.
but that high line, you don't need to be that high, bro.
Mm.
When you're defending, like just drop a bit deep. It gives you space to like analyze better the ball, like balance. But that line is always so high, and then you're always forced to play on the counter, and then your defenders are just running and running and running, and then you'll get outrun eventually because you, bro, like, and he repeats it. I haven't seen Ange adapt. He plays the same type of football, expecting a different result.
Mm.
One thing I can say is that they'll always score. Like trust Tottenham to score, but best believe
They're gonna
they're
lose.
gonna concede.
Yeah.
They're gonna concede.
Same
But
thing
also
with
they haven't
Chelsea,
been they
though.
haven't been helped with their injury record. Like I you kind of have to put that into. I don't like putting it into account because like, bro, like in this era,
Yeah,
you
but
buy
you
like
still-
we
you
these
s-
are
They don't have the
multi-billion.
money to buy.
Yes,
bro.
they do. Tottenham's different, bro.
How?
Everything is there, bro. That Tottenham Stadium
have everything,
hosts
yeah.
every performance. F1,
got
they have
players,
money. Tottenham will never have a PSR issue because they're always in profit. That stadium hosts Beyonce, bro. Everyone goes there. They make money because like their owner was smart in that area. But now ask another Tottenham, like football wise, he doesn't invest where he needs to invest. They have their comms with him, but like profitability wise, Tottenham's good.
We're
Tottenham
gonna say the
is
same
good.
with Manchester United, though.
No, we don't have the money, bro.
Now
We're
they have it,
broke.
they just can't spend it
We're
because
broke.
yeah.
We're broke.
The thing about PSR, you have to be winning
Yeah.
to spend. You have to be in certain competitions because you get ad revenue money. So it allows you to do that type of thing. You know, sponsorships like United will continue to
Sponsor-wise,
attract because of the magnitude that they are, but that money will finish because you need to be playing these competitions and getting the ad revenue from them. Champions League money is like 40 mil a season. It might be higher now. Europa, it's a bit less. The lower the competition on the hierarchy in UEFA, the
lower
less
the
money.
money.
But like, that's why with Chelsea, we need top 4. Otherwise, we're in crap.
That's why we need to win the other cups. So we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
at least have some money.
The prize money from that
Yeah.
to like put it on the books and say, yeah, we made some here. You need to also sell players and it's players you don't want to sell. It's one of those things.
Moving on.
You were saying about Chelsea.
Uh,
I said worst club and you said Chelsea.
I just like to get on your nerves. They've been alright this season,
You guys been
but
okay.
you guys
been
concede a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any game you've not conceded, bro. You guys have the worst clean sheet ever. You were complaining.
Don't.
You were
It's bad, but
complaining
we
about
don't have the worst.
Sanchez.
We don't have the
Yeah, I
worst.
mean, apart from like the lower team, but among the top teams, bro.
No, everyone concedes, bro.
Yeah, but you guys
Brighton
worse, bro.
concedes.
But you guys
Fulham
worse.
concedes. No, we're not.
Okay. Anywho,
We're
back
not.
to the point. You were complaining about Sanchez last time, and now Maresca was like, "Okay, Sanchez out. We got the new number one." What happened? 3-0. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, okay. I didn't
From
watch. I
Brighton,
didn't
bro?
watch. Don't say that. You've been thrashed by Brighton as well. So.
Yeah, but not 3-0 though.
Listen, like,
We
I
scored
didn't watch.
Bro,
No, let's be objective here.
Okay.
Like, I can do,
Why
I can do the banter thing, but I can also do the objective thing here. I didn't watch the whole game.
Yeah.
I watched some and then
Because
I
you
did-
guys were losing.
I had class. I wasn't.
They
I wasn't
scored
present.
an assist from the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper
Who?
sent the ball.
Yep.
Edison, the
Yep.
City game. That's what you're talking about.
No.
Or even the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brighton.
what I'm saying is like none of the goals that they scored were
Goalkeeper's fault.
no. Let me say
Bro,
this
an assist
properly.
from the goalkeeper.
No, listen. Like none of the goals that they scored were on them. It was our mistakes. Not to say, like, none of their goals, like, you know, when there's tactical goals, there's counter attack goals, there's like, and then there's goals that you make mistakes on or you don't read the game properly. On a tactical basis, we played a good tactical game. But the goals that we conceded were off mistakes. I'm not complaining and saying we shouldn't have lost. But yeah, bro, we deserved to lose.
I have a question. Did your keeper make a mistake?
Our keeper did not make a mistake.
Do defenders make mistakes?
Huh?
Defenders.
Yeah, for sure. Colwill. I'm going to put Colwill on there. Yeah. Yes. I didn't watch the game, but I saw. Like,
what do you mean by mistake?
He was fouled and he thought it was a foul. And instead of tracking back and trying to do something, you're going to complain to the ref and you're bro, come on, bro.
Okay, what if like all the defenders went forward and then there was only one person left to defend another guy? Okay.
That wasn't the case. That's what I'm saying.
That's how they scored the goal with the assist with the goalkeeper. They just send it, and then there was like only one defender remaining.
And that's what I'm saying. Like also with Maresca, he's like again with the high line, because that's due to a high line thing. This high line, we saw it again. We saw it in preseason. We saw it in that game when we spoke on, I think, episode 2. I'm like, where does this high line come from? And then this high line thing happened again. These things can happen with this type of football that we're playing. But I'm not even trying to defend how we played or anything. They needed this loss. Like, we needed it. Also on Maresca, yeah. Like, Maresca, like, I like him, right? But there's certain decisions I don't understand. Yeah. But also, like, now, like, if you try to rationalize everything, I might put into... that doesn't mean anything, bro. Like...
On players? Okay, all right.
You've spent more money on players than Chelsea, bro. Do you know that?
Let's not talk about...
No. The whole billion thing is because we did it in a period of 2 windows. That's why it became such a huge thing.
Are you trying to convince me or convince yourself?
I'm not trying to convince myself.
We won a match without...
No, the net spend. Bro. What does that mean? All teams do it all the time.
Oh.
Okay.
Teams do this all the time.
Hey.
Well, so let's talk about the freedom fighter, bro.
Who, Sancho?
Sancho. Jadon
What about
Sancho, the freedom fighter. You were like, I remember you guys were hyping him up so much, and like when he got to Chelsea,
because I liked what he was doing. Yeah.
And what about now?
Yeah, it's been dry now. No, it has been dry, but he's done more in the space of time. He's done more at Chelsea than he's done at United.
No, it's the same thing.
No, with the sample size.
He needs
water. Thing,
what do you mean? It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. When he first came to United, he did his flamboyant stuff.
The season's not over.
Sparks, It did good, and then it dried off, and he tried for a long time. Now I'm not putting it all on Sancho. Do you know what you have to look at now? You have to. Sancho's as dry as the Sahara Desert right now, man.
Nah.
Let's wait for the next 2 games and see what he does.
Do you know why?
What did he do yesterday? This is what I was asking Melly.
Let's just wait for the next 2 games.
I was asking you this.
It's also now. No, bro, you can't just look at a game based on results. Now look at it from a tactical point of view. What type of winger is Sancho? Sancho is not a run. Don't trust Sancho to run from the halfway line all the way to the corner flag.
Yeah.
He needs a wing back. Maresca doesn't play with wing backs. Now, he plays with inverted fullbacks. Now, Cucurella inverts really well. But does he go wide a lot? The thing is that with Sancho wants to go inside as well. But now, if Cucurella is going inside, Cucurella has to come out. But the best way to play with Sancho is if someone's doing the... So, if the ball gets picked...
Sancho is an inverted winger, that's what you're saying.
Basically. Right. But what happens? So, if whoever our keeper is kicks it out and Sancho gets it, right? Sancho will need someone to run so he can cut back in and someone can pass it back to him. But that's not our system. That's not how we play. We played like that with Tuchel, and we had 2 wing backs, James and Chilwell. But that's not how we play right now. I think he's a victim of the system. this is why I put it on Maresca. Sancho's a good player, bro. But obviously now, if he's playing in the system and he's doing pop, of course, like, Sancho, do better. Are you doing well right now? Is it dried up? Yes, all these things have dried up, but there's so many factors that come into play with why he's performing how he's performing. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can choose to look at it like, let's beat Sancho. What's he doing now? Freedom fighter. I get that for banter's sake. But if we look like analyzing the game properly, Sancho's best attribute is closeness. He'll draw you in as a defender.
Well, I do love Sancho, but
Yeah. But
Bro,
look, now
it's
the defender,
nothing.
why will the defender come in if you know Sancho cannot outrun me? You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you'll need a wing back for that. But we don't play with wing backs. So it's like, it is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, Sancho is still a United player because we still pay that guy some money. I do like Sancho as a player, but he's not. I see a lot of comparison between Sancho and Joe Felix. They are very good players.
Luxury players,
But but for big teams, especially in the Prem, I don't think they can handle it. If they go to a place like the same thing with Anthony, I also put Anthony in that category because Anthony is also a very flamboyant player and it's good. Like, but in the Prem, it's just too much for them. If they go elsewhere, I think they would do phenomenal. But for the
So you
Prem,
think it's the league?
I think the league is not just the right league for Sancho. I just think he can't do more than he's doing.
But I also
That's
think,
my
like,
opinion.
everyone deserves to suffer.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
every team goes through suffering. Every player should suffer at somewhere. Doesn't matter. Like, it happens at all the clubs. Top
Right.
elite clubs. Vinny suffered. Mbappe suffered.
right.
Sancho's suffering now. There'll come a point we'll be doing things.
Business stuff.
Then we'll get back. No, like, if, like, doesn't matter where you play. Even if you go to a new club, at that new club, you must suffer.
Yes,
So-
yes, I get that. But
Yeah.
bro, look at, for example, Anthony left Prem and is doing
And
good.
he's doing good. Yeah.
Look at Joe
He'll have a
Felix.
period.
Look
Trust
at
me, he'll
Joe
have a
Felix.
period.
He left and is doing good.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
he
his
did that
period-
as well when he came here.
No,
Like,
yes,
but like
my
I
point
don't.
is,
Yeah,
uh,
you don't think it's like like the period. You think more it's like the league they're playing at.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because-
I would
But I'm
say
saying
the
it happens
same.
to
United-
everyone.
Because the Prem is a very fast-paced league.
Facts.
You know, so they don't have time. You don't have the luxury to be dribbling or like doing skills a lot. We're not in 1995 or 2005.
I
So
get
this
that.
game, so these days, if you're a winger who your main attribute is to like do all the flares and cutting, it's not gonna work in the Prem. They won't let you do that. Defenders are not gonna let you do that.
Exactly. Like, I
So-
get that. But it's not like it doesn't. It's worked in the Prem because he's done it in the Prem. And like all these players, it
Right
works.
now, bro.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying every team, every player goes through a point where they will suffer.
Right.
You know what I mean? And in that point where they suffer, someone must pick up the slack. Now, who's picking up the slack? Judging by your voice and your face right now, something's happened in the game. What happened? Because we
I
got to
don't wanna
watch
talk
it.
about it.
Actually,
Moving on.
But
Okay.
to put a point on that though, I think like young players, they do understand how Premier League is like right now, and I think like going forward, like for the next seasons and stuff, I think there will be like the main players that will remain like in the Premier League. Like I think like Sterling, he has to move on to
with
like,
Sterling's different
those
because like
these players, I think like they have to like to go to another like league.
Yeah. I do
For
get
me,
that.
Premier League is more for like young stars right now. Like they do understand how to
Yeah,
play.
Sterling's young for like he's 29,
He's
but he's
turning
been playing
30.
since
He's
17.
turning
He's,
30.
he's basically like 34
Yeah.
because he started playing so young. So like Sterling, there's a few players like Sterling who start playing so young, and then they reach a point where it's like, I'm young, but like I can't do what it's just you've been playing for so long.
Right.
Like your football mileage has come to a. He's like one of those rare things that happen,
Right.
but it happens because he's played so much football.
Okay. So, what was the biggest game?
What do you mean?
I'm trying to read the next real quick.
But
Break
like
down the
wait,
biggest
you
game
said
from your current game week.
You said
Oh yeah, this we're
this
going to
this
talk
week.
about
You
now.
said this week.
Yeah. We're talking about right now. We're moving in basically the games that we've watched this
I
week.
can't even talk about the Man City game.
Right, moving on to our next segment. So we're basically in closing. We're talking about the games that in the past, which we've lightly touched on, the Chelsea game, and we're about to go watch the Tottenham and United. But one that we can touch on is the Leicester and Arsenal. Oh, Man City.
Mamouche with the hat-trick.
Bro.
Yeah.
I
wish I had him on my fantasy.
Yeah, seriously.
But now look, watch the stock is going up.
Right.
Like people are gonna try buy him.
Yeah,
and then
nothing.
and it's gonna do nothing. It happened with Doku. Remember Doku's got that hat trick. Everyone said nothing after that. Like you can't make choices on impulse. This is an impulse buy. You can't do that.
Yeah, bro.
Take your sentiment out of this.
I saw a guy who he tripled captain Mamouche, bro. I'm like, how do you
do that? Yeah.
How do you know?
Yeah, he's the highest in the world right now with that.
Really?
Yeah. I saw that. I'm like,
goodness.
who's the highest? I'm like, how did he get to that number? I saw Mamouche was captain and he was triple. I'm like,
bro, what are you not telling us?
Yeah, exactly.
He definitely.
It's those freak things, bro. Like some people are people are playing with different objectives. Some people are playing to win their mini leagues. Some people are playing to win that game week. You know, so it's like,
how do you know?
You don't. You just gamble.
Bro,
it's a gamble, bro. It's a gamble.
I think there's something,
like there's
involved,
something you know, bro.
It's sauce.
It's too sus.
People are gambling on it. People are gambling on it. But there's been a lot of shocks this game week. Like the City and Newcastle, I expected so much from Castle with that.
Oh, same.
So much more. Nottingham Forest as well.
Even
I
the Chelsea
expected
game
more.
was a little bit shocked, but I was like, yeah, it's Chelsea.
Yeah. They did a double on us, eh?
Yeah.
Because like I thought maybe this would spur the boys. Like, you know what? They can't do this again. You know, let's do something.
Like,
no, it didn't change nothing.
But I think Brighton is like a very they're a team. They're a thorn in the flesh of like big teams.
They're a bogey team for a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Ursula. He's doing a good job at 31. He's doing a good job.
Who, Mo Salah?
No, Ursula, the Brighton coach.
Yeah.
He's very young.
Arsenal won the game too.
Yeah, I was very surprised at that. I thought,
what do you mean surprised,
I was watching
bro?
the first half was 0-0.
I mean,
I didn't know where your goals were gonna come from, but Marino.
Yeah, I was expecting the goals from Sterling. Like he was like, I think like.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I didn't watch the game, so
I think he should have been like the player to step up and be like, okay, let me try and get some goals. He didn't do that. And
was he influential though?
Well,
in terms of his passes, his assisting, assisting.
He posted you haven't seen like was it like you
it was in the beginning of the season, but that's like transfer,
like,
bro.
Come on.
Like that's just like that was his message to the fans and to Chelsea.
You cannot just say that and then you have the moments to show yourself, and you didn't do anything. But like, okay, it's all right. I mean, we subbed Mikel Merino and with its header and then the assist from.
I think Arsenal will drop a couple points. To be fair,
I mean,
everyone's dropping points now.
Let's. I mean,
okay.
Excited.
You have to look at the games we're playing though.
Your run of fixtures are not the easiest fixtures.
I mean, the last game we played, it was too easy, I would say. Like,
but that's what I'm saying.
I saw their defender. What's the name?
Leicester's.
No, Leicester.
They're playing Leicester.
Right.
Yeah, I saw their defenders, bro. They're like they just leave players. Like they left Mikel Merino for his second goal alone.
I get that, but
and he scored tap in, bro.
Yeah,
but
relegation. But that's what I'm saying. That's what like we can understand it. But like, where's your firepower finna come from with these next couple of fixtures?
I'm just excited that at the end of the season, Emmanuel is gonna be buying us dinner.
Bro,
yeah, he's buying us dinner.
6 points.
6 points. You think
you know what 6 points is, bro?
Bro, you said Arsenal is gonna be first, bro.
Was it 6 points? Clear?
It was 7, but I don't know.
No. I think now it's like
Liverpool.
Liverpool won their game, bro.
Yeah, I mean
you didn't close any gap.
It's
Yeah.
the same thing.
It's the same
still
thing,
the same
bro.
point. It's still 6-7 points.
I mean, if they draw and they lose a game now,
but they won.
you're counting on someone else to drop. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
where's your firepower finna come from? That's what we will see. But I'm saying with your run of fixtures, it's not you can drop points. I mean, any team can drop points, really. But you're not winning the league.
What was our next few?
You should be
You
telling
should know
us,
that.
though.
Yeah.
It's your
This
team.
guy,
I think it's it
do
should
your
be
due
like,
diligence,
No,
bro.
wait. Liverpool.
Yeah.
We'll be playing against Liverpool. I think they are like
Liverpool will be
Yeah.
playing against Liverpool. Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
come
saw
on.
that.
Really? So who? There's 2 Salahs on the field.
No.
So Liverpool and Liverpool are playing each
Oh,
other.
we will be playing against Liverpool, bro.
Really?
We will be playing against Liverpool. I said us.
No,
Not
that's not
No,
what
you said Liverpool will play Liverpool.
like, seriously.
Get out of here, man. Get out of
Did
here.
I say Liverpool will be playing against? I said we will be playing against
Okay, so
Liverpool.
you guys are playing Liverpool next week.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. That's our biggest game, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
that can be your
Okay.
biggest game.
The other
Okay.
games are like, West Ham.
Okay. But I guess
But like,
next week
I think we are not gonna drop points
to Liverpool.
until we play Liverpool.
Let's see. Well, for
That's
me,
what
you
I'm
guys
saying.
don't have you have a solid defense, so it's gonna be difficult for
midfielders
teams to score.
Yeah, to score.
But it's also gonna be difficult for you guys
to
to
score as well.
So that's it. Moving on, I think what I want to say, Ipswich
lost
drew with Aston Villa.
I
Rashford-
expected more because with flipping Aston Villa, not captain. I brought in Emery as my manager. I had
I
Rodgers
noticed.
expecting more. I'm like, I'm going to change it next week. But Villa I expected more from.
Right.
But yeah, that was it was a nice upset because they're behind us, so they can stay behind us, and that I'm comfortable with that. But we did drop because City won their game.
Right.
I think we're 6th or 7th, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
like
care about
Bournemouth
Chelsea, bro.
are catching up to
Yeah.
you.
So-
Bournemouth. That's the manager of the year. He was manager of the month.
I
They're
put him
catching
on.
up to you.
He's
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
catch-
good. He's
Nottingham Forest also lost to Fulham.
Yeah, that
My
one.
Nigerian boy scored the winning goal. Shout out to Basel.
Yeah. That was good.
But
yeah.
it was surprising though. I'm happy Chris scored though. But
Chris Wood, for my
Yeah,
fantasy.
yeah,
Fantasy
exactly.
wise, that was good. But
But
in overall,
it's a
this
short
weekend
game.
has been the people
Shots.
you expect to do things didn't do nothing. The ones that you expected, exactly. But
Right.
it is what it is. What's the United score right now before we go check that out? Tell me what's the score?
Liverpool won their game
Yeah.
2-1. Normal.
Salah
Bro,
scored
you're
this-
not answering the question.
Yeah. We're gonna watch the game
No,
afterwards.
but tell me right now before we lead out of this.
No, we're gonna do that off
Tell
the
what's
record.
the score, Emmanuel? What's
We're
the
gonna
score,
do that
Emmanuel?
Off the record.
I've been very nice to you today, Julian. I've been very nice, and you just been pounding my ass.
You've been professional.
I've been professional. That's what I've been. That's what I've been.
Professional. Okay, we're not gonna say. We're not gonna.
You're not gonna say?
We're not gonna say.
Nah.
No.
Let's just keep it, let's
United
just keep it.
currently, we are losing
Oh,
Who scored
wow.
Tottenham's
1-0.
score?
Madison, James
Okay,
Madison.
all right.
And we're, as at right now, which is on the 26th minute, we're
Mm.
losing 1-0.
Oh, man. Well, you
And
heard it
James
here
Maddison
first.
scored at 13th minute. So
13th.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time to go.
Yeah.
A lot of time
So-
to go.
you heard it here first.
But we don't know where the hell those goals going to come from now.
That's
That's a story for
we'll
another
see.
day. But that's been us. We've been the Bodega Babies Podcast. If you like that, if you enjoyed that, please give us a 5-star rating because that helps the algorithm. Share, like, subscribe. That's been us. Looking forward to hearing from y'all. See you on the next one.
Peace.
God bless.